Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Take a look at this house for first impressions. This is a rent to rent. It's going to be an Airbnb, service accommodation, secured by Caroline. Let's get straight in there, find out what this place is about, because there's quite a lot of history with this place as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. Let's find out all about it. Hey guys, this is Caroline.
Hi.
This is her service accommodation. Pretty mental, so I'm really excited. First impressions, it
Big.
looks amazing. It looks really out in the middle of nowhere, but is it?
Yeah. No, not really. I mean, it's the perfect place because you've got Blenheim Palace, which is literally on your doorstep, and you can walk there. I think it takes about, there's a footpath that takes you there, so it's about half an hour walk. But if you drove, it's literally 10 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
You've got Woodstock Village, which is a really well-known village, which is obviously part of Blenheim Palace, and that's got loads of really nice shops, restaurants, everything there. And then the nice thing about it, you've got 20 minutes down the road to Oxford, and you're literally probably 20 minutes to half an hour to the Cotswolds.
Nice.
That way.
Let's go and have a look. After you then.
Okay. So that's obviously the front door, but you've got lots of parking here.
Yep, plenty
which is
of
quite
parking.
nice. And then this is obviously your back garden, which is probably the best bit to get into the house this way. And you've got a huge garden at the
massive.
back. Yeah, which needs a good mow, which I will, not I won't, but my garden
Go
will
for
be
the
mowing.
wildflower look.
Yeah. Well, I think it goes with the rural look, doesn't it? So.
It is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, this is nice, a nice bench under there.
Yep, so I've already got my garden furniture.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, that's a good idea, bench.
Yeah, because it's in the shade, isn't
Yeah.
it? Look at this.
So my gardener's going to have fun.
Get a couple of goats.
That's a good idea. And chickens.
Is that a tree in the garden?
I don't know. Do you know what? I haven't even looked at the garden properly. I just thought, wow, yeah, it's quite big. I think it is actually, yeah.
Yeah, looks impressive though. It's lovely. Well done. This barn, is that included?
Yeah, so it's not connected, but what they've actually said to me, so the letting agent who obviously organise all, I mean not organise, but obviously takes on this property, they're actually going to be doing this barn up, renting it out. She said possibly if I maybe wanted it once they've done it, for another let.
Or just add the
rental.
rent onto yours.
Or just, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, so.
Yeah. Now that is a very nice house. How old is the house?
Well, you'll see, I think in there, I don't know if I've got it right, but in this little bit wall bit here, it says 1739 or something.
Wow.
I don't know. So it's very old.
Yeah. Take away then, Caroline. Let's have a look.
Okay, so this is your back conservatory. I haven't done it up yet, so I've literally just taken it on. So this is quite nice. So like I was saying, it says 1736, which I think is quite a nice little thing that they've left on there.
Yeah.
So this will be conservatory. I think I'm just going to have a little breakfast table there.
Yep.
I'm going to have some sort of a nice little chest with sort of toys and stuff like that for kids, because it's going to be quite family orientated as well. That's just going to be obviously where washing machine and everything goes in there. Then I'm going to take my shoes out only because it's cream.
Shoes off.
Shoes off. This is your downstairs shower room, so it's really nice. It's got quite a big shower room. I've already tried it out, so it's nice. It's all done up, which I like. So it's just really putting my stamp on it now.
Yeah.
So this is the hallway, of course, all our stuff. I'll show you the kitchen first. So really nice sized kitchen.
Yeah,
it's got
nice and cool.
Yeah, really nice, cool. It's got obviously
deep windows. Yeah,
it's nice, isn't it? I did think about putting blinds, but you can't see anything in. It's always that's covered with the garden, and then obviously there's no one that side. But you've got your integrated dishwasher. You've got your fridge, freezer. So everything in here really. It's literally just me adding the little bits.
Perfect.
To make a kitchen.
Yeah. Nice and easy for the cleaner.
Yeah, definitely. I know she's already been round. She's like, I like this.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. She's like, and it's not going to be hard to clean. This is the dining area. So we're just starting to just put table chairs in here, just sort of obviously put all your extra bits in here.
Yeah, it's really nice. Sorry, it's this path.
Now the fireplace.
I've got the same wood burner.
Well, they work, but I have no clue how to use them. But the letting agent said, don't worry, we can.
I literally have the same wood burner.
Oh, then there we are. You can tell me how to work it.
Yeah, this is such a nice space.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? And we just put blinds up because there's quite a lot of windows. There's 10 windows, so we've just done blinds.
Yeah.
I might later on put curtains up, but not now. What's really nice, I'm going to put pictures in here, but I actually found pictures of Blenheim Palace things about Oxford, which I thought was quite a nice touch.
Yeah.
So I'm putting that up there. Then obviously you've got your front door that way, so if you wanted to go in and out of there, you can.
Yeah.
This is the sitting room, so I haven't got all the furniture yet, but this is a nice size. Have you got this one?
No.
So you can't tell me how to do that
No,
one.
in the West Wing, we don't have a...
So I just need a settee that's coming today. Obviously I sourced that from Facebook.
Yep.
Which was lovely. He literally just upholstered it, so it's perfect. So yeah, this is the sitting room.
Yeah, it's nice.
Which is nice.
It's really cool in here,
really
actually,
nice. And it's quite, the light as well. It's quite nice with all the light and everything that comes in. Because sometimes these cottages can be quite dark, but I think it gives quite a good nice light in here.
Yeah, it does, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many bedrooms is this?
So it's 4 bed. So you can fit 8 people probably all together.
Yeah.
So you could probably fit more. You could probably do 10 if I had a sofa bed downstairs, but I don't know. I've just got a sofa at the moment.
Yeah.
I think it's comfortable.
You can always change it, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so this is all downstairs, and then you've got upstairs.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'll follow the lady upstairs.
And then you've got your first bedroom to the right, which is the smaller bedroom, so I am going to put bunk beds in here.
Yeah, perfect.
But I think it's going to be perfect for kids.
Yeah.
Just to paint the walls to feature wall.
Lovely view. Look at that view.
Yeah, and that is literally, so Blenheim Palace, if I've got it right, I think it's over sort of that way. You can't see it from here, but...
Yeah, perfect kids' room.
Yeah, already got a wardrobe, which is nice. So I've got loads of space.
Yeah.
So I've just got Cheshire drawers and that in here. So that's this one. Then you've got this, because it's such an old kind of cottage, it's quite quirky, but I like it.
Yeah, I love the beams.
Yeah, it's just got the beams. So this is another bedroom. So this can fit a double, so it's going to have a double bed in here.
Yeah.
Again, you've got a nice view, so just the farm next door.
Ah, that's the
one you were going to go in. And I was like, that's definitely not there.
Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, not much work to do, just furnish it.
Just literally furnishing it.
Have you done the feature walls?
Yeah, so my husband did the feature walls.
Yeah.
He's put the pictures in the wrong place, but never mind.
Yeah.
I was like, because he came without me, and I was like, no, that's not where I wanted it. But anyway, that's a minor. So this is another double bedroom.
Yeah, this is a nice large room,
this is a really nice one.
The views are just amazing.
Yeah, just wake up. And I know it's a warm day, but honestly, it's really keeps the heat.
It's really cool in here.
Well, this is actually an EPC-C.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
Yeah.
So they've got it, yeah. So yeah, it's another double bedroom.
Perfect.
So getting all the beds and everything in here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the 4th bedroom, well, actually you've got obviously bathroom in there, so you've got 2 bathrooms, which is nice, 2 shower rooms and bathroom.
Yep. Yeah. Easy for the cleaner.
Yeah, it's just literally been done. And then this is you've got really nice, this is a bit quirky, this room. I'm not too sure where to put the bed, whether to put there or there, probably there. And then you've got a massive cupboard here.
Yeah.
There we go. So
Ideal.
it's good because at least I didn't have to buy loads of wardrobes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
no, we live in a cottage and it's really cool. You know, it stays cool, but it's
I noticed
a lot
actually,
darker than
it looks really nice, and you've got all the beams and that as well.
Yeah, we've got the beams, but it's darker. We haven't got, ours faces kind of northeast.
Oh, okay.
Where this must face east and west.
Yeah, probably, I don't know.
At the front and the back.
It does, in the morning there was a lot of light, yeah.
Do you like my socks?
Yeah, love them.
Right then, Caroline, talk us through the rent on this property. Or no, let's go back. How did you find it?
Right, so usually I source my own deals, usually, and I usually do sort of HMO, which I think where you always said, stick with one strategy at first, then obviously once you've got the hang of that, go on to the next strategy. So this is my first SA, because I usually do HMO.
So go big or go home, pretty much.
Yeah, so I didn't just start small, I just went go big. I think it's because it's in the area where I'm investing.
Yeah.
So I didn't, this time round, I didn't source this by myself, but I've built a really good rapport with a deal sourcer, which is really important. So I know him really, really well. Because he knew I invested in this area already, he said, look, I've got something in this area.
Yeah.
And he said, I think you'll really like it. So I just fell in love with it straight away. I was like, yep, got to see it. So that's how it first came about, just obviously with the deal sourcer forwarding this to me. I then liaised, which was quite nice actually, because the deal sourcer that I've got connection with, he kind of leads me to it with a letting agent. So then I built that rapport with a letting agent. And we've kind of built a really nice rapport because the referencing on this was very strict.
Yeah.
Very, very strict. Now they tried.
Was that a problem?
Yeah, that was a big problem. So they did it on a tenant, purely tenant based. And I said, I'm not a tenant, I'm a corporate company, which you should be really doing it on both myself, but also my company. So because they really liked me and I built that rapport with the letting agent, they were really accommodating.
So if you didn't have that relationship with the agent before, do you think you wouldn't have
they would have said no.
Okay.
Because I didn't pass it straight away, but they said, because we really like you and we know you'll look after the property. And
so have you got deals with this agent already?
I will be. I've just met this.
So this is your first deal through this agent?
Yes,
so
first deal through this agent.
Okay, so you haven't got a deal through this agent, but you've got a really good relationship with the agent. How did that come about?
Yeah, so it was through the deal sourcer. So the deal sourcer obviously found it through the agent, but he then let me sort of then build that rapport with the letting agent.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Which is nice, yeah, because I've got quite a good rapport with the deal sourcer. He said, because we've got that trust, so he said, look, you deal then now with the letting agent because hopefully they can pass you on more deals, which I think is really nice of them to do that. So then I built that trust with the letting agent, and that's, I think, the reason why, well, I do know that's the reason why they actually sort of bypassed referencing slightly. They did a more in-house. So what I did have to do, and it might help people who are just starting out as well, is relationships really important. Building that relationship, tell them exactly what you do, what you can offer, what you've done already, if you do have a few before. And I think that really helped me as well. So all I needed to do is they looked at my company, which is actually quite a healthy income coming through now, and they wanted a reference from my previous landlord. So I managed to get reference from my previous landlord, and based on that, they were quite happy then to
sign the contract.
Sign the contract.
So how much is the rent on this place?
So the rent on this is 2,700.
Was that a scary move for you?
Yeah, very, because I wanted to less than that, and it's a big house as well. And I was like, oh my goodness. It was up for 3,000, but I put in an offer of 2,500. They weren't having any of it. And I must admit, if you look at the other places around here, they're all about 3 or more. So we sort of negotiated, and then we sort of both agreed on 2,700.
I mean, the spec of it, the kitchen is absolutely immaculate.
Yeah.
You know, the bedrooms.
I've not had to do no refurb.
Just
all I've had
feature walls
and just furniture.
Yeah, it's perfect, isn't it? Yeah. So it's a great property spec to go from.
Yeah.
So I understand the rent, and it will make profit.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt, like a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I've been quite conservative on my numbers.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's peak season at the moment, but I've got to think of the you know, when it isn't winter season. But considering where it's based, I think I'll probably get tourists and sort of guests near enough all year round, because I'm right next to a palace, which has events going on, concerts, weddings.
Yeah, talk us through that. How is that palace linked to this property?
Yes, so the trustees that obviously look after the palace also own this property as well. So it's through a trust. So they are linked with the palace, which is great because I can now collaborate with the palace, and they're going to actually give me a contact so I can collaborate with them to be able to get guests from, if they're doing weddings or events, people that need accommodation.
This is perfect for the bridal
perfect. It's just down the
party,
road. So I'm going to try and market it, get them to help me market it through them.
I'm really excited to see how it does.
So I really want to do that. And not just that, the letting agents, it was really nice actually. When I took this property on, I had a bottle of champagne from Blenheim Palace.
Amazing.
Yeah, and they gave me 2 free tickets for the whole year.
Wow.
As well.
Okay.
And they said that if I collaborate, they might be able to do like a discount deal for all my guests as well.
Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been
what
good.
a find. So how much did you pay the deal sourcer?
So, so this deal sourcer that I go with, I pay kind of a holding fee of where they do all the research and everything like that, but altogether it was 2,500.
Okay, 2,500.
Yeah, all in.
This will make £2,000 to £3,000 profit every month.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I've been very conservative. I put it down about 1,600.
1,600 on a conservative basis.
Yeah.
So in 6 weeks, let's say 2 months, worst case scenario, or even 3 months, you get all of your initial investment back.
Near enough, yeah. It's only because I've obviously had to get the furniture and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll make it back quite quickly.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's go back to the very start, Caroline. I want to talk about a certain phone call we had. It must have been March.
Is that when I first started?
When you first started, a couple of months in, we had a conversation. You messaged me saying, I can't remember exactly what it was saying, but you needed a pep talk, and we hopped on a call. Can you remember that phone call?
I think, is that how many I needed to get?
You just wanted your first deal by March.
Yeah.
Can you remember that phone call?
Yeah,
What did I say to you?
I can't remember.
Can you remember that phone call?
No, no, I can't. I remember the phone call, but I can't remember everything that you said.
See, I can remember pretty much every single conversation with a mentee.
Oh, you're good.
It's sad, really. I don't know, but I can remember exactly what I said to you. I said, Caroline, if you want your first deal by March, you know exactly what you need to be doing.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So just do it.
Yeah.
And that must have triggered something in you.
Definitely.
Because what was it? 2-3 weeks after that phone call, you secured your first deal.
Yeah, I think it was about, it was actually. Well, I think it was about a month, but yeah, definitely it was in a few weeks. I just, because the main thing you've always said to all of us is be consistent, and I think that's so important.
Yeah.
You can't be phoning up a few agents and then leave it a few days and think, oh, okay, I'll do a few more. You have to be doing something every single day.
Have you been consistent?
Near enough, yes, I have. And if I can't make the phone calls, I will do then Gumtree, Open, all the different other online,
So have you created like a habit now? Is this a new way of life?
Yeah, I have.
How's your mindset?
Mindset is like
to the habits?
now I think I can. My mindset has changed so much from the beginning because I never thought I could ever do it.
Yeah.
I just used to look at people like this from afar to think, wow, I'd love to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing it. So don't get me wrong, it's scary, it's hard work, it's not easy. But now I'm at that stage where I think, actually, I can do it and I am going to be doing it.
And you just protect yourself through the contract, don't you?
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't recommend any newbie go straight into a deal like this.
No, I wouldn't either.
You need the buffer in your bank account to handle worst case scenarios, which you obviously have.
I've made sure that I've got money still in my account just in case, because it obviously when you first start out it's going to be a little bit quiet, and then obviously you've got to think of those peaks and troughs seasons.
So kitting it out.
Kitting it out as well. I've spent
So let's talk about that then. Kitting out, you've spent
round about just over 5,000, but that's with everything included.
That's furnished.
Furnished, everything. Yeah.
See, I've done a 3-bed, similar. Slightly smaller because obviously it's a 3-bed, but similar spec. Didn't need any work, and I spent 5k.
Yeah.
And then I got a immediate booking the day it went live. I was actually putting the welcome pack in the property, and I turned it live that morning. And then a 1 month solid booking coming in at 4,800.
Yeah, that's what I need.
And then they extended for 2 months.
Really?
Direct. So I charged them £8,000 for the 2 months. So it took me 6 weeks to get my initial investment back.
That's brilliant.
So I spent 6,250 in rent and kitting it out, and then collected 12,000 after commission.
Yeah, so you just made it straight back. That's what I need to do.
Before the mentorship, would you have thought at any period you'd be doing something like this? No,
not at all. So I always liked property because I like refurbishing and I like all of that.
Yeah, you've actually bought a couple of places now.
Yeah, so I've bought a couple of places now, so I love all that side of it. But at the beginning, I would never have thought I've got to this point, would ever get to this point without, and I know some people say, oh, you don't need to go on a course like that. You do need to go on a course.
How did this course help you?
This course helped me to understand the strategies, the property world, how you can smartly invest, because you can do it and not do it smartly.
That's right,
and the support that I've had has been unreal, because not through obviously just you as a mentor, which you're still supporting me, and I'm one of the older
legacy
mentees now, but also you kind of belong to like a community, which is great. So anytime I get stuck on something, I'll ask a question, they'll come back to me, and you always have people in the community that built and Rise Up that will be able to answer it, because we've all got experience in different areas, which is great. So
have you made like lifelong friends within the mentorship as well?
Definitely,
That's amazing.
We'll still be, because we're all spread out so far away.
Yeah, it always is. No one's ever next to you. No one lives down my way. No,
well, only if now a few have started living down my way, because I think, who is it who, I can't remember, there's a new lady on yours, I think she's literally not far from Croydon or Bromley or somewhere like that, which is where I am, but we're trying to set up like a little coffee thing, and just to meet up, because it's nice, because I met some really nice mentees, and I think everyone, even the new ones who I don't really know that well, because I'm obviously not on, I'm the older ones, they're brilliant. You know what I mean? They're still really happy to help. I'll chat to them. So I'll always make the odd phone call to people.
This is why I set up the monthly coffee kind of meet, to keep my mindset active, because no one is down my way. Not really. So if I bring you guys to me, you get to meet me, you get to talk to me. It's helpful for you. It's also helpful for me, because if you're not in that environment, people in your day-to-day life, they're not interested.
No, definitely. That's what I find. It's kind of I kind of live on two different worlds in a way. So I've got obviously you guys that understand what I'm going through, understand the strategy, understand
the stresses, the excitement.
And also it does work. You know,
the bigger picture.
Yeah, the bigger picture. And then I have the other sort of world where they're like, don't get me wrong, I've got a lot of friends that really support me, and it's really nice, because some of them will go, wow, it's amazing what you're doing, it's brilliant. I've even had people saying, I wouldn't mind doing it. So I've been sort of trying to talk to them and say, look, you know, maybe go on the course. But then I have other people that are literally like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's their risk level, so isn't it?
It's exactly. There is a little bit of a risk to it, but I think as long as, that's why I says doing a course is so important, because if you do it right, the risk is less.
Yeah. So how is the rent-to-rent business model change your life?
Hugely, because now
are you financially free now?
Near enough, yeah.
Could you be?
I could be, yeah, easily. I'm a Taurus, so I don't like change, and that's the biggest thing with me, and that's why my mindset had to change so much, of being able to just step into something different and enjoy sort of stepping into something different, and not just that same thing all the time.
Exactly the same journey as me. Like literally, HMO, I was solely focused on scaling my HMO business, wasn't interested in SA at all.
Yeah.
Then you kind of get bored.
Yeah.
And SA seemed exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
And obviously the profit margins of SA, especially this house, just excites you. So you're like, let's go for it.
Definitely.
And that's obviously what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely. I think I needed a change. I got to grips with doing HMO. Now it was time to go on to another strategy, which I found that was a good thing to do. Some people try and do every strategy straight away. Not all, I mean, some people can do it. I couldn't. I wanted to focus on one, get that right. And then I thought, right, I'm ready now to do SA. So I'm really excited to do SA. I still like HMO though, because I think there's a consistency of the rent coming in. Yeah, but I think there's pros and cons in both, because I get the headache of the tenants.
Yeah.
But then you get the consistency of the rent. And then SA, you don't get the headache so much of, because there's not tenants.
Well, if you do, they're gone in a few nights.
Exactly. So there's you know, both sides.
So what's the plan now then, Caroline? Like in the next, have you set new goals?
Well, I always said to you, Kenny, I don't know if you remember, but I said, recently, I said, by the end of this year, I want to get 10. I want 10. And I don't mind.
How many are you on now?
I'm on 6.
6.
So I need to get one a month. To the end.
Yeah, but you might not have anything for 3 months.
No.
And then suddenly a landlord goes, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Or even this place might connect you with so many new people.
Definitely. And the great thing about this is I've now got a letting agent, 2 letting agents now, that said to me, I'm more than happy to pass you over any deals.
Do you know what I could also advise you to do? Stick a leaflet in here, because you're going to get a lot of traffic. Are you a landlord? We could rent your place from you and make it look just like this for guaranteed rent.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because I've seen already around here quite a few to let.
Yeah.
So
you're bound to have landlords visit your property as well.
Yeah. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I think the great thing about it now is, like you say, if I didn't get sort of the next 4, then I've got those contacts though. So like you say, I could have 1 month where both those letting agents come back to me and say, look, we've got 2, 3 properties for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like building that rapport, and then I think it's a lot easier then when you've got that rapport with them.
So what's next year's plans? You want 10
I don't know. I just want my 10 now. I think probably get staff.
Get 20.
Yeah, I want 20, but I think I need to. I'm very much one of those people. I think I want to do it all myself, because I know it's all done right. But I think I might now need to invest in a VA.
Yeah, VAs are brilliant.
Yeah,
VAs are really good.
I'm kind of near enough at that stage now.
I can put you in touch with the VAs I use. It's a huge group. They're brilliant.
Oh really? Yeah, I might need to know contacts, because I'm trying to. I think I do
just
on that stage now.
You know, straight away outsource the check-in, check-out process.
Yeah.
Communication with guests. I'd highly recommend just straight away.
Yeah, I think
maybe do it yourself for a month, and then you'll realise, I see why Kenny said
I just don't want the phone calls at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, it will happen.
My husband will be like, hold on, you get that from the tenants. Don't
answer it. I always think if I was booking an Airbnb and I turned up at 3 a.m, I wouldn't expect the host to answer.
No, exactly.
So don't answer.
No, but I think I am at that stage now, which is nice really, to actually think I now can take on staff to build.
They don't cost a lot of money at all.
No, and I think what people don't realise, even though I'm very much like keeping everything to myself, what I've noticed is the mundane stuff it's stopping me from growing my business.
Yeah.
So I need to, they say
Yeah.
invest money to make more money, and that's what I need to do now.
That's it. You'll get to like a breaking point, and then you know you're stagnating and you
Yeah.
need to level up. And actually leveling up that's the scary part. And this is what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not stagnating, but you just want to level up faster. So you got to enter that kind of scary phase, don't you?
Definitely, yeah.
That's and it's just levels. You know, I go through scary stages. I invest in mentors that are very, very expensive.
Yeah. But I think you've got to do it, haven't you? If you want to grow, you've got to do it.
Yeah, and that's it. You just keep growing. So, yeah. Good luck, Caroline.
Thank you.
It is amazing. I'm going to come
excited.
back. So, for those of you who are watching, I'm going to put like a link here. Click somewhere around here and watch the final tour video.
Yep.
If it's not here now, then it's not finished.
Yeah.
Or I never got around to
it yet.
because it got booked immediately.
That's what I was worried about, doing that first and not having it ready. So I was like, I need to just get it because I need the photos as well. I've already got a photographer. So I've already made a contact with another person who has essays, not necessarily more in towards Oxford area, and she's already got a photographer for me. She's brilliant. So I've got someone, because I think getting good photos really
definitely, especially for a house like this, professional photographers.
Yeah, definitely,
because they capture the light a lot better.
Yeah, and I'm all right. I'm quite creative, but I'm not an expert at staging, and I think they add those little staging bits to make.
So how long do you think it's going to take you to get it ready?
I wanted it ready by the end of next week because it's August already.
When did you collect the keys?
Last Tuesday. So,
and then next week. I mean, it's just staging, isn't it? But it does take longer than you think.
A lot longer, because even though it's all decorated lovely, it's like I didn't want to pay all brand new furniture, so I have sourced some on Facebook, Gumtree, and that takes time because I've had to literally pick up, go there, so that's taken a long time. Get all the other it's the little bits, isn't it, that takes a while. So it's taken a little while. I need to do the garden. Obviously, they've got a gardener who's going to do that. So it's all now just the little bits just to get it all ready, and obviously I need to get it up on Airbnb and everything as well.
So what advice would you give to the viewers listening, Caroline? If because I get a lot of people, a lot of people will be watching and interested in rent to rent. You maybe watched YouTube before, way before you started. I did. I watched you way before I started. Yeah. Advice I would give it would be, if you want to get into it. Definitely, if you're thinking about it and it interests you, I would definitely go for it. But I would definitely say do your research. That's why I researched and met Kenny. I was actually following you quite a while. And then you didn't realise until I was like, hello. Like, you went to my spam box. Oh, yeah, is that what you said? Yeah, you were in there for a long time. Yeah, so I was like, not getting back to me. But, and that was well worth it, because I had gone, I went on another course a long time ago. Don't get me wrong, I got something out of it, but nothing compared to what I got out of it with you, which I think is because you're more real and you're more on a one-to-one with us. You've done it as well yourself. Yeah. Some mentors haven't done this and they just give you all the spiel and they haven't actually done it. But I would definitely say to anyone, if you're thinking of doing it and you'd be interested in, go for it, but definitely do a course, even if it's just to get the basis of how it works. Yeah, that's what I always suggest. Like, even just simple things. Most people have never even read a book in their life. Go read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Yeah. Go read Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Just self-education, doesn't matter what. Instead of diving straight into a mentorship, are you the type of person that can handle self-education? That's what I always say to anybody that inquires about the mentorship but doesn't go ahead with it. It's like, okay, try self-education, doesn't matter what. Just read a book, get stuck into audibles, and your mind will start to open up. Yeah, definitely. Because I think because even though doing the course is great, I read like different books and I look at different things as well, because you get lots of different advice from different people, which is good because you get tips and ideas from lots of different people. But to learn the kind of basics, you can't just get that off YouTube. That's right. No, it's all the nitty gritty, isn't it? You can watch endless amount of YouTube, but it's all in the nitty gritty. But hey guys, this has been Caroline, an amazing first service accommodation. Scary, but she knows exactly what she's doing. Don't copy Caroline if you're new. If you're brand new to service accommodation, don't dive into something like this. The risks are there, but she would have 100% covered herself with contracts, which is really important. So she's been taught by experts, by myself, by the mentorship. don't do it yourself. There's people that do.
Yeah, I know where you're talking about contracts, that's really important. I'd definitely look at the contract, and if you don't understand the contract, find someone that does, because I took on an HMO a little while back, and they had to change about 4 to 5 different things because they had worded it completely wrong, and that could have got me in trouble. So
is this did I look at the contract?
Yeah,
for
you
this
looked
house?
at one which had that one thing clause in it. They didn't change it, but they put what they did do is they have sent a confirmation to say that it's not what they've said on the clause. So they've like sent like a confirmation to say it's, you know, to change it. So they have changed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. We'll end it there. But thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned. See you on the next one. So there we are, guys. We have just taken a look at Caroline's property, and what a property that is. Profit margins on this are going to be crazy. So if you want to see more like this, make sure you're liking this channel, subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.